What up, YouTube? Gaming File, we're back in the basement. We have a huge pickup. My lips are chapped. It's minus 32 degrees here in Canada, and that's why I'm wearing this wool sweater. It's crazy cold out here. Anyways, we're in the basement, and deals keep me warm. So, first I'm going to show you this. The XFiles. I ordered this online. It was like $4 or $5 shipped. So this is a game that has been on my radar for a long time. I'm a huge XFiles fan. I recently rewatched all 9 seasons on Netflix, and let me tell you, that's a lot of TV watching. One of the greatest shows ever made. Honestly, it's top 5 shows ever for me, and this basically plays like an episode of the TV show. It's on 4 discs. And it's basically like an episode, and like a choose-your-own-adventure. And there's real live acting from Mulder and Scully, and Skinner's in it too. So really cool. Awesome to get it. That was complete. I ordered it for cheap. So there's another game I ordered online, Brawl Brothers. I don't know if you guys saw me pick up the box. I did. I got in a video game swap meet, and Phil, if you're watching, thank you for that box, man. So I finally got the game to go in the box. I think that might have been $15. Finally getting some vintage stuff. A lot of retro this week, so it was really cool. NES games. I never get NES games anymore. I'll give you a long story real short here. A guy put an ad online, and he's going for a complete N64 collection. So I messaged him, and he said, I'm honestly looking for any N64 game, sports or anything, and he said he had these games for trade. So a couple games I didn't own. First up, we have The Punisher. This is like an LJN. People say it's bad, but other people say it's good. It's kind of like a point-and-click shooting game, but cool to get a comic book type game for the system. This is a shooter that has been on my list for a long time to pick up. Image Fight, and it's not a terribly rare or expensive game, but I never seem to be able to track one down for cheap. So Image Fight, straight up trade. I ended up trading them like Diddy Kong Racing, like 1080, NHL 99, like games that honestly I just didn't even want. So it worked out well for me. I also got Caveman Games by Data East. I have not played this, but I think this is supposed to be pretty good. So games on the NES, I rarely get anymore. Really, like it's dwindling down. It's hard to find games that I don't have and that are cheap, right? So next up, I'll show you just a Kijiji deal where a guy put a whole bunch of N64 games up. I happened to be near his house. I messaged him first. You know, it's like that old saying, you snooze, you lose. But I got these 2 games for $30. And the first one is Mario Party 3. And the second one is Aiden Chronicles. And I did look up some footage on this game, and it looks like a strange RPG type thing. Don't know if I'll be playing this, but it comes in this cool black cartridge, and I did not own it, so that was cool. And the Mario Party, that's a great deal for that game too. Okay, sorry. Continuing on with the trade with this guy, I got a couple NES games and a couple SNES or SNES or however you guys prefer to call it. And these games I didn't own, and honestly I have real fond memories of these games, renting them from Blockbuster. Clayfighter. And this was kind of like the family-friendly Mortal Kombat or something. So it was like a claymation 2D fighter. Pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't play as well these days, but this is Clayfighter Tournament Edition, which I didn't own, and this is awesome here. Clayfighter 2 Judgment Clay, and you can see it's got the Terminator kind of spoof on the cover. So these were really interesting back in the day. I mean, the graphics were pretty cool too. So I didn't own them. Awesome to get. And the last game, which I picked up, which was, like, again, really cool and such a throwback to, like, well, here it was YTV. That was the Cartoon Network I always used to watch TV on. Rocko's Modern Life for Super Nintendo, and I'm not sure if this is a rare game or not. I didn't have a chance to look it up, but I never ever come across this, and honestly I didn't even know it was on the system. I thought it might have been like a bootleg or something. Spunky's Dangerous Day. I don't know, I haven't been able to try it, so I will pop that in and check this out. Used to be a huge fan of this, you know, Ren and Stimpy, even Dragon Ball Z, all those shows on YTV, that was crazy. I'm just gonna throw this in there because it's funny. Oh, you can see it reflecting already on me. This is Quatro Sports, and shout out to Dante, friend of mine. We did like a mini trade. He threw this in as a bonus. We were playing Linus Spacehead at his house. One of the 4 games on here. It was, I don't know. It was hilarious. It's really, really bad. And, I don't know, it's such a quirky Camerica cart, so I don't know. Another NES game. 4 this week, and that's huge for me. I don't pick them up at all anymore. A couple more games here, and it gets really good and interesting. So, Shoppers Drug Mart is something here in Canada that they sell video games, and it's basically a pharmacy, but they sell video games. I caught wind of this deal actually online. There's this deal forum site, and I caught the deal. So basically, they were clearancing all their Wii games. So they dropped all their Wii games to $20 a piece. Now, normally that's not a good deal, but if you find the right Wii game, it is. So first up, we have Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Now, mind you, this is open now, but this was sealed. I opened it to play it because I don't normally keep sealed games. I was playing this with a friend of mine, and it's actually pretty cool. It's like a 4-player... it's a lot like New Super Mario Bros. Maybe. Very easy, but that's like a lot of Kirby games. But really cool. You can play as Meta Knight, King DDD, and no, it's really awesome. And there's superpowers and stuff. Like, it's really, really cool, and it's actually a pretty rare game because it was a later release, I think. Which was also like what this game was. Mario Party 9. Now, honestly, I've never seen this game. Okay, this one is still sealed because I haven't played it. Mario Party 9, I've never come across, like, used or cheap or at a garage sale or anything. And so this was brand new for $20. It was kind of a no-brainer. I had to pick that up. Another one that's obscure, kind of rare, late release. And the final game I will show you, this is my first Nintendo age purchase. There was this guy, I think his name was CJ, or like, yeah, it was CJ. He ended up hooking me up. It wasn't a huge deal, but it was a game that I needed, and he charged me $30 for it. I thought that was pretty good. Free shipped it and everything. And that is Mega Man 4 for the original Game Boy. I had a chance to pop this in. It is easier than Mega Man 2 on Game Boy, but still very difficult. And these games are like tremendously hard on the Game Boy. I don't know what it is, if it's the controls or if it's like they just made them really, really hard. But I popped this in and it was real fun. I'm trying to track down all the Mega Mans for Game Boy, so I'm just missing Mega Man 5 right now. I know that's the hardest and most expensive one to get, but this is getting me there just a little bit closer. So that's the maple syrup pickup of this week. A la Thrift Dweller, Mega Man 4. Guys, thank you so much again for watching, liking, subbing, all that stuff. This is The Gaming File, another pickup video in the books. Thanks for watching. Peace.